Do it.
We got a
Good.
double thumbs up.
Double thumbs up. It's alright. I'll do any knots that you don't want to do. But you're happy that it's real and normal, yes?
Yeah, yes.
Good, fine. Now we're going to do this together as a team. So if you don't mind standing up for me for a moment. Perfect, just found the middle for me. If you let it drop on the floor, let it both go. Yeah, other arm as well, let it fall.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, great. Now look, we're going to do a knot around Tash's neck. But I want you to check that's a real knot. That's not going to come off or come loose. No? Now, it might come off if we don't do a locking knot. That's knot number 2. That happens now. So Riley, do please check that is, and I'll do it tight, this is knot number 2. That locks the first knot in place. So far so good? Happy? Good, fine, right, good. Just checking. That's for you. Check for me. We're going to go around her arm like this. So around her arm. Good. And then around the back of the chair, any way you like. So the back of the chair, and then we're going to pull it through. So go through it. That's a good job. Thank you. And now pull tight, Riley, but really tight. The tighter the better. She loves it. No, it's fine. Honestly, don't apologize. So, Tash, put your hands up for me. Look, we're going to curl it round. Riley, you grab that one there. Good. And I'm going to go underneath the chair, Riley. You can do the same if you don't mind. So go under the chair. Good job, Riley. You've done incredibly well. Oh, wow.
I'm not as smooth as you.
No, you are as smooth as me. You're doing great. Now look, we're going to do a knot here. Please do check it's a real knot as well. And then Riley, do 2 knots as tight as you can, but really tight. If you do them loosely, we have to redo them. So do them tight. I want you to make sure there is no way she can get out of that one. Pull, really pull. Actually, to do a locking knot if you can, rather than a bunny knot, because a bunny knot might just come off. So I want you to make sure that it really is locked in place. Good job, Riley. Riley, you're doing like some sailor's knots here. Very, very good. Nice job. Thank you, Riley. Have a seat for me. Give Riley a round of applause. Sit on there for me, Riley, if you don't mind. Good. Riley, I am going to try and get the connection name first. We don't normally do it like this, but I think I'm going to do it a bit differently with you. Can you think of the connection for me? I'm going to give this to you. Roughly, how long ago did you see this person? Person you're thinking of?
Like the last time I saw them?
Yeah.
I'd say, oh wait, I should use this, huh?
That's fine.
I'd say maybe like a few months.
Great. So just think for me, don't say, but think male or female. Good, so it's male. So you're very, very good at this. You have a strong imagination. You love art, and you're very, very good at creative things. I want you to think of the first letter, just the first letter. So imagine, don't shout it, but imagine that you are. So good, so it's not a plosive sound. There's no P or B or D. It's a soft sound. This is a sound like a vowel at the start, but it's not a vowel, but it does curl because your eyes gave it away. This starts with a J, yes? And it's a short name. Now, would you shorten this? You can't shorten it, can you? This is a 4 letters. Good, fine. I think I know this. Now, do you know the first name and the last name, or just the first name?
Both names.
What is the names? Does the second name start with an M?
Yes, it does.
And it's got a double R in the middle, hasn't it?
Yes.
I think I've got you. So can I ask who this person is to you? How do you know them? How are you related? I'll put the pen away. I'm now locked in, and I'll show you guys first. I can't change that. That really is on there.
It's my best friend since I was a really young kid.
That's incredible.
Very great guy.
And what's his name?
Do you want me to say like the full
Yeah,
name?
please.
John Morrison.
Like that?
Yes.
Give him a little round of applause, Riley. Yeah, very good. So, nice.
Send that video to him, by the way. I want him to know I care about him.
Oh yeah, send it to him. Yeah, hashtag and then get him tickets as well. Come no. Can you shuffle back, Tash, a little bit? You stay where you are, Riley. You see, the weird thing about that story that you heard on those side screens is often people would say they heard the story, they heard the music, and occasionally they would see friends or loved ones or people they knew almost wearing the face of a doll. Now, Riley, you know her hands are tied. You know there's no trap doors, there's no way in, there's no way out. Check this out. Spirits or pretend spirits, show yourself. Now, Riley, you've got a good imagination. So imagine the face of a doll. Imagine a mask. How would that look for you? It could be cracked. Maybe there'd be red lips. Very good. And we're going to make your little dream come true, Riley, right now. Have a look inside the cabinet.
Jeez.
Now, Riley, that's close. Yeah, very close. Now, Riley, here's the thing. The audience need to know. There's no holes in this stage, is there? There's no way in, there's no way out.
No, I don't think so.
Good. Riley, I've got here a little chalkboard. We can leave them just down there for a minute. Riley, can you check that? You can hit it, you can slide it, you can do whatever you want. I want you to make sure that it can't open or close. Name anything in the world, Riley. This could be someone that you care about. It could be a picture, a drawing, an object, an animal, something random, whatever you like.
Anything.
Anything at all. What do you want? Don't draw it, just tell me.
Oh, shoot. King Arthur. How about that?
King Arthur. Is that chalk? King Arthur. Spirits or pretend spirits. Show yourself. Close the cabinet. King Arthur. Now, why King Arthur? Any reason?
I love a lot of different stories that have come from it. And
Great. Listen. So you're liking after the stories that you've heard. And I had no idea you were going to say that, correct? Good. If we look on here, Riley, you just said anything in the world. And I think that says King Arthur. Give Riley a little round of applause. And that really is short. That is on there, I promise. But let's take it further. Now, I wore this jacket on Broadway in the West End and in about 32 different countries. We were lucky enough to perform at the World Cup opening ceremony. I wore this jacket for that. Please check it. Make sure the sleeves don't come off. There's no poppers, velcros, magnets. It's a normal jacket. I want you to be happy it can't come loose.
It's nice.
Thank you so much. You can buy it after if you want. Are you happy it's normal, yes?
What's up?
Normal, yeah?
Yeah, normal jacket.
Great. Here's the hardest thing. Here's the thing that mediums all over the world, which we are not, would do as their crowning achievement. Watch. We close the cabinet like this, right? We close it all the way up. And we count down from 3 to 0. 3, 2, 1, 0, and the jacket goes. Think about this. We did knots around the neck, under the body, around the chest. We did 2 knots in the arm to hold them in place, which you're okay with, we have it on camera. We also did the neck, a single knot on the locking knot. So if that jacket went on like this, that would be impossible. Now Riley, go in and check. Please make sure every knot is still tied, everything is still in place. Nothing has come loose, nothing has come off. There is physically, literally no way she can move out of that chair and get back in. Have one more seat, Riley. You see, for this show to carry on, Natasha has to come back. That happens now. We close the cabinet like this. And just before, when you saw the face of the doll, imagine that it goes. So imagine that the doll's mask shatters and cracks and it almost goes away. And it floats through the sky and it is gone. And when it goes, it looks exactly like this. Natasha Lamb, everybody. Now, in the first show, True Story, I cut Tash out, cut through my finger, have 4 stitches. So, we're going to do it together. Alright? That way if I get injured, we both get injured, so injury party. I'll do all the cutting, but you check. I want you to know for a fact that these knots are still in place, right? So I'm going to cut this knot here, but you can, when people ask you later, and they will, you can see that I'm really cutting, nothing has changed. Cut there, and there, and there. Here's the worrying one for me. Don't get the hair, don't get the hair. We cut here, we cut here, we cut off at the arm just there, we cut off at the arm just here. Riley, you've been incredible. Thank you so, so much. Make your way down. Riley, everybody! And one more time, the one and only